Sit up nice and tall, nice and straight. Excuse me, got a hiccup. Hopefully those go away. Just close the eyes and get settled in like we usually do. Try to find some stillness, some peace, some meditation. Your focus inwards. Focusing on the breath. And continue to meditate. You're welcome to keep the eyes closed. I'm going to start with a reading out of the yoga book tonight. This one says, "You are your own guru." The Sanskrit word guru means a teacher. Anything and everything can be a teacher if we let it. Blades of grass that push its way up through a crack in the concrete shows us about tenacity and determination. A person who guides us academically or in life teaches us facts and skills. Our friends and family are our teachers, as our strangers and acquaintances, whether or not we like the lesson they offer. As we move through our days, there are infinite lessons we can learn and an infinite number of people or things that teach us. In the end, we need to gather, shift through, and choose from these experiences in order to be our own best teachers, our own gurus. You are your own guru. So let's go ahead and open the eyes as they're closed, you guys. And let's come to hands and knees, and we'll start with a cat-cow tonight. Nice and simple. Full breath in, full breath out. Okay, let's go ahead and bring it into child's pose. You can take the knees apart if you'd like, or knees together. Let's come up to hands and knees, you guys. And let's come up to standing. Make sure you have your yoga blocks. Grab both yoga blocks and just bring them up to the front of the yoga mat. And we'll start at the top. Feet can be about hip width distance apart or so. And let's bring the hands to the heart center. Add a little softness to the knees. Bring the shoulders over the hips, ears over the shoulders, and close the eyes for just a moment. Come back to your soft breath. Maybe you'll feel your heart beating. Slowly open the eyes if they're closed. Take a breath in, circle the arm up to the sky. Exhale, pull forward bend. And take a moment in your forward bend to stretch it out. However you'd like. Full breath in your forward bend. Alright, let's place our hands on the shins and start to lengthen the spine forward. Look forward to the front. On the next out breath, we'll come back into our forward bend, and you can hop or step back to plank pose. And let's hold our plank pose. On the next out breath, set the knees down to the floor. Lower the chest. Let's create upward dog, you guys. Shoulders above the ribs. Okay, letting go into downward dog. Adjust yourself in down dog as needed. We're going to take a few big deep breaths here. Really charge your breath here in this position. Okay, we're going to make our way up to the top. You can hop or step up into forward bend. Let's place the hands on the shins again and lengthen the spine forward. And fold it forward bend all the way forward. Add a little softness to the knees. Inhale as you circle the arms out and up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, let's lower the hands to the sides, and we're going to bend our knees and set up for a chair pose. Take the arms back up alongside the ears, and we're going to hold our chair pose here for a moment. Maybe wiggle your toes, find your rooting through the heels and the rest of the foot. Okay, let's draw the hands down to the heart and straighten the legs into a forward bend. Place the hands on the shins. Take a breath in as you lengthen forward. Exhale, hands to the floor. You can hop or step back length. Exhale as you lower the chest and knees to the floor. Inhale as you come into up dog. From up dog, let's take it back into downward dog. Take a few big deep breaths in down dog. Okay, moving forward, hop or step up to the side. And let's create chair pose again. Holding strong in your chair pose, steady breath. Okay, hands to the heart, fold it forward, forward bend. Hands on the shins, lengthen the spine forward to the front. And exhale, fold forward bend. Inhale, arms out and up to standing. Let's take a little break. Maybe walk in place for just a second. Okay, so hands at the side, bend the knees, creating chair pose again. Take a big deep breath into your chair pose. Exhale, hands to the heart. Straighten the front, or straighten the legs. Fold forward and take a breath in, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, fold forward, hop or step back into plank. Exhale to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, bring your left foot up to the front, pivoting the back heel to the floor. We're going to come all the way up into a warrior one. You can adjust your stance once you come up if you need to. Try to square the hips forward. Okay, let's let it go. Hands down to the floor, back into downward dog. Or plank pose, sorry, back into plank pose. Exhale, chest down between the hands. Inhale into up dog, not cobra. And then exhale, back into down dog. From down dog, let's take our right foot forward, pivoting to the back foot. Coming up into our warrior one. Steady flow to your breath. Okay, hands down to the floor. Take it into plank pose. Exhale, chest between the hands. Inhale into up dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Pause in your downward dog for 5 big, deep breaths. Okay, let's travel up to the top. Inhale, hands on the shins, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, fold forward bend. And set up for chair pose. Bring the hands to the heart. Straighten the legs. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward bend. Let's hop or step back to plank. Exhale to the floor. Cobra or upward dog. I'm doing a cobra. And exhale, back to downward dog. Let's take our left leg up into a three-legged dog. And forward into warrior one. Okay, let's bring the palms together, hands to the heart, straighten through the front leg, you guys. And from here, we're going to lengthen the spine forward, stretching into pyramid pose. You got blocks if you need your blocks. Okay, let's slowly bring the shoulders back up over the hips. Bend the knees, create a little back bend. Breathe into your back bend, and then exhale. Let it go, you guys. Back to plank pose. Take a breath in, exhale to the floor. Inhale, stay cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Right leg up into a three-legged dog. Deepen the breath. Okay, let's come forward, set up for your warrior one. Back foot pivot, square the hips. Okay, hands to the heart, straighten your front leg, and bow forward. Okay, come all the way back up, shoulders above the hips, into warrior one, and a little back bend for a full breath. Hands to the floor into plank pose. Exhale, chest between the hands. Inhale, bring it into cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. 5 big deep breaths here, you guys. Okay, making our way up to forward bend. Inhale, hands on the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale to the heart. Take a little break. If you'd like to close the eyes, you can. Okay. Let's take the hands down to the sides. Bend the knees. Set up for chair pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Forward bend. Take a breath into your forward bend. Hands on the shins. Take a breath in, lengthening forward. Exhale, fold it forward. Back to plank pose. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Take your left leg up into a three-legged dog. Turn the heart, the chest, the torso over and under. Stack the hip. Bend the leg, point the toes. Reach the knee up to the sky into a scorpion dog. Breathe in, expand the body with the breath. Okay, let's create our warrior one. Coming all the way up. And from warrior one, straighten the front leg, hands to the heart, and bow forward into pyramid. From pyramid, let's lower one hand to the floor, other hand to the sky, twisting towards the front leg. Trying to square those hips. Okay, hands down to the floor. Or sorry, let's bring the shoulders back up to the hips. And from here, we'll bend the knee. Create our warrior one again. And let's take the arms behind us, clasp the fingers behind the back. And we'll puff the chest up. Take a full breath in and exhale as you start to bow forward, leading with the heart into your humble warrior. Okay, hands to the floor. We're going to go from this position into warrior three. So if you need to scooch the back foot up, you can. You should have your blocks right in front. We're just going to lift that back leg up off the ground. Little micro bend to this bottom leg. And if you want to go further with your warrior three, you can reach the arms, reach the back leg, and then set it down. Let it go. Place that back foot to the floor. Hands to the floor. Back into plank pose. Exhale as you lower to the floor. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. This time, we're taking the right leg up and turning it and revolving it over to that side. Full breath. Okay, into warrior one. and hands to the heart, into our pyramid. And we'll place the left hand to the floor and open up the body towards the front leg. Okay, hand down, arm down, bend that front knee, come back into your warrior one. And from warrior one, hands to the heart, clasp hands behind, and shoulders behind, chest forward. Take a breath in before you lead with the heart, all the way forward to your humble warrior. Okay, hands down to the floor. We're going to create our warrior three again. Take your time to get there. And let it go. Take it back to plank pose, you guys. Set up your plank pose. From plank pose, take a breath in, exhale, chest to the floor. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward dog. We won't stay too long in down dog. Deepen the breath in down dog. Okay, coming forward. Inhale, hands on the shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale to the chest. Okay. I'm going to come check on our time, you guys. Doing good. All right, so let's take a wide stance. Widen yourself up on the yoga mat, and go ahead and place your blocks behind your feet so that we can do a half moon on that side and a half moon on the other. We'll get there slowly. We'll just start with our wide stance. And let's loosen it up, hands to the floor, left to right, hips, knees, thighs. Take your time for a second to listen to the body. Okay, let's place the hands on the hips and bring it up. Let's start on our left side, or whatever side is more convenient for you. We're going to point the toes out and bend the knee over the ankle. And then into warrior two. And from warrior two, let's keep it moving. Let's straighten the front leg, and then bring it into triangle pose. once you get into your triangle, it's just coming right back up. And then bend that front knee, opening those hips. Front knee goes out towards the little toe. And then straightening. Just a few more. Nice gentle flow. Okay, so we'll come into our warrior two, and from warrior two, we'll create our side angle pose. However you'd like to create your side angle pose, you guys. I'm going to place my hand all the way to the floor. Okay, we're going to come back up into our warrior two. And from warrior two, we're going to bring the hands to the hips. And then bring that back foot in about halfway. And start to lean forward, place your hand down to the block. Take it easy on this front knee. And then we're going to create our half moon pose. I got to back up a bit here. Going into half moon, so the chest can reach up first, and then the hip can stack second. Maybe you'll see your big toes down in your peripheral. Okay, and back to the floor. Let's go ahead and set up our wide stance again, you guys. And we'll do the next side. So, toes forward, make sure those feet are in line, and then toes out, then the knee over the ankle, into warrior two. Tracking that front knee. Okay, let's straighten through the front leg and create a nice gentle flow. Be easy on this first one. Into our triangle. And inhale. Back up, engaging the core. Try to engage the core as you lift and lower. Instead of just letting things kind of just hang. Let it stay engaged with the core abdomen and the muscles that wrap around the back. Okay, let's bring it into our side angle. Okay. Back into our warrior two, and from warrior two, we're going to bring it into our half moon. So hand down to the block. You can bring the back foot in as far as you need, and we're going to try to open up the chest first, and then just kind of allow the hips to follow along, and then kind of engage the back leg a little. Again, you can see your toes through your correct toes. That's a good day. Little micro bends to the bottom knee. Sit down. And we're going to take it into downward dog next. And pedal it out, loosen it up. Okay, let's bring our left knee up to the wrist for pigeon pose. Lower the back to the floor, squaring those hips, and relax for a moment. If you'd like to add a quad stretch, you're welcome to take that back leg and pull it in. That might be too straining on the knee for some, just to lift the leg up. So be gentle with the body. Just know what's happening. We'll let that go and bring it back into downward dog. You need to loosen it up and bringing that opposite knee up to the wrist, square the hips in the pigeon. If you need to do that quad, you can try with that quad. And we'll come out of that. Let's take a brief child's pose, you guys. If you need to do down dog first, you can. Just take a quick little child's pose. Round the back, stretch the hips, back the shoulders. Maybe you'd like to take the arms behind. That sometimes releases pressure and tension in the shoulders. Let's come to hands and knees, and we'll stretch out our shoulders a bit. We're going to take our right arm up, reach it up, and open up the body, twist it, and then we'll come down behind the front arm there, and lower all the way to the shoulder, onto the floor, hips above the knees. You can kind of open up the chest if you want to push the hand into the floor, you can. Or maybe reach the arm down the back. Okay. Letting that one go. And we'll do the next. Reach it up, breathe it, and let it go down to the floor. Okay. Let's let that go. And let's have a seat on our butts, facing the front. And let's stretch it out. Looks like we got plenty of time for some seated stretches. Let's just start with a simple forward bend. Adjust the flesh of your sit bones. If you'd like to reach the arms up first, you can. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold it forward. All right. Out of forward bend. Maybe you'd like to kind of shake out the legs, loosen up the hips and ribs a little. I'm going to take my legs out to the sides next. Nice wide stance with the legs and the feet. And if you need to start with hands behind, start with hands behind. I'm feeling kind of loose myself tonight, so I'm going to go right forward into it. Okay, let's kind of bend the knees, loosen it up, shake it out. And let's bring the feet into a butterfly shape. Cradle the feet. And relax. You're welcome to rest the eyes if you'd like to. All right. I'm going to let that one go and move on to the next. We're going to take the feet over to the left side, knees are bent, and from there we'll take the left foot opposite side of the right knee. If you need to extend your right leg, you can. And we're twisting over to the left side, so left hand behind, and you can support yourself or add leverage with this top knee and arm if you'd like to. You can even reach down. I see people, they'll reach down and grab the knee, like so even. Okay, let that go, you guys. Let's do a forward bend again with just the left leg extended, right foot into the inner thigh, and reach across with the opposite other behind, or create it however you'd like. Trying to kind of turn and point the torso over to that front leg, and then reaching with a straight spine. That'll kind of help you to stretch from the hips out to the hamstrings. If you want to allow things to round forward, that's okay too. Just kind of make it a little more relaxing. You can start to reach the head down closer to the knee, or even go past the knee. And of course, I forgot to mention at the start, you can always place the block under that thigh or knee. Sometimes I'll do it just because things are tight. Let's let it go and take both feet over to the right side, knees out to the left. And then from there, foot over on the opposite side of the right knee and twisting towards the right. And keep those hips rooted down. Breathe up through the spine. Okay, letting that one go. Down to our forward bend. Alright, and we'll come out of our forward bend. Bring the legs out in front again, adjust your sitting some more, And let's do a forward bend again. Take a breath in and exhale forward. And always deepen your stretch by taking a block to the outside of the feet or the bottom of the feet. Okay, let's go ahead and come out of our forward bend and set your block over to the side. Move your block. And we're going to lie down on our backs next. So make yourself comfortable on your back. Let's take our left knee and draw it into the body. And hold on to your left knee with the right hand. Extend your left arm out to the side. And start to pull the knee across the body. Allow the hip to stack on top of the other. And we'll take a few breaths here. And let it go. Send the leg out. We'll sit up on the other side. Keeping the shoulders rooted to the floor. Okay, let that one go too. And we'll draw the knees into the body and rock side to side or do circles. Just kind of loosen it up. Get ready for your Shavasana. Same as you'd like, legs out in front. And relax. Please come up to a comfortable seat if you haven't already. We'll close the eyes, bring the palms to the heart, and we'll take a full breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you guys.
Good night. Good night.
Marcus. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
See you